Well, hello there, it's Eve, live in the flesh, baby. Nothing less. Now, this may come out different than the last one, but I'm gonna try to repeat the same thing, okay? I'll do my best though, baby. But this is Eve, live in the flesh. Father, name Jesus, protect our energy, protect us, past, present, and future readings. And I'm thinking now that we have a reincarnation of the New Orleans lady that they killed through a celebration of drink. So whoever that New Orleans uh voodoo queen is, the white lady and the black lady back in the past. I was re-listening to my readings, y'all, and when I think about it, when I was growing up, I used to have dreams about this old place, all white in the swamps, with the moss or the one that just hangs and it's all enough, and then you just gotta walk, and you can either it's like in the swamp area in a mix of trees. You know what I'm saying? There's a house, okay, got the little chandelier hanging there. People go there by boat to see this lady. Okay. I think I just found out how y'all little. I think y'all, whoever killed the lady from New Orleans, her spirit is the one that's getting y'all. Whoever did the drinks and killed her. Okay. I'm starting to really feel that now. And everybody used to always tell me I look like her, reincarnated from New Orleans. Well, baby, never been there, honey. But it is strange that I do see the things that happened to that lady. But it warms my heart when I see her. Somebody showed me a picture of the girl. She looks just like me. Anyways, she was very, I don't know, I have dreams about that lady. Places in New Orleans I've never been, baby. Especially, I never lived in the swamps before. So, wherever this lady been taking me in my dreams, it's linking to her death. So, whoever did something to the voodoo lady in the past, and your family did something to her, well, baby, I can only say she's back, baby. That's all I can tell y'all, babies. And it wasn't nice what y'all did, baby. She didn't forget. So karma's for those who killed her, too. Link to a private investigator. Now we're gonna read all these backwards because I'm on a longer video. Hopefully I ain't gotta stop this so y'all can get the full reading. So we got the private eye investigations. Okay? Now, you get rewarded 35 years serving 30 years before you even get probation. Congratulations, okay? Private eye investigator found some information out that is, or is he, or it could be some private investigators that should have been doing their job. They didn't, and they did falsified information for the court system. So that's why they're getting 35 years to life. So you always get more information, baby, when God says tell it. And then there's a private eye that found some information out or received information that's going to grant somebody 35 years to life. Like, it's Eve live in the flesh. Hi, Momo. Hi. It's Momo. Hi, Momo. Hi, honey. Hello, Momo. It's a Momo. Anyway. Whew. So somebody got some information that's going to lock somebody up for 35 years. They going to be, it's going to make a disaster. Somebody's having a big crash disaster right now. Link to a Sag. Ancestors, they not playing because the ancestors not playing about you. And whoever this Sag is that did something, we're going to create them a disaster. It's going to give them 35 years of life because they was getting investigated. And that stuff already been turned in because they weren't being serious about the information. That's why the ancestors ain't playing with you. Sorry. They want to say sorry. I put you in a third party. So the Sag puts somebody in a third party. All right. Somebody linked to holy, 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 because they thought somebody tried to put you in a third party because they thought you was holy. Linked to their girlfriend, my girlfriend, me and my girlfriend, and somebody, me and my girlfriend. They did something because they hated you with a passion. Somebody girlfriend did something because they hated you with a passion. And they sold for nothing. So whatever they did to get whatever they got, they didn't get nothing. And now they having a trailer park horror because they was playing and faking that they was with God and they wasn't. And everybody getting picked out. Those who's playing godly figures and all that stuff, leadership roles and all, are getting picked out. and having horror times because God ain't playing. And the devil rejected all of you. So they are pulling you out and showing you out. Okay? So that's why you're having horror. Don't help these type of people. They're having trailer park horrors in their life. My boy. Don't help these people. They having problems, baby. They lying about them loving the Lord and they actually serving the devils. Thorn. Somebody feel like you're a god like a monkey. Computer tech hacker is involved with hacking into your things, and they thought they was smarter than the average bear. But the whole family's gonna die. Rest in peace. The whole family about to die because of this hacking and for what they did in 2015. So in 2015, somebody was hacking, and somebody also in 2015, somebody's whole family died too, and they thought this was gonna be forgotten. But the spirit world is waking everybody up. People rolling in their graves. They ain't playing with your monkeys. Grandma said, if you don't have it roll in my grave, well, I'll come back to you and get you through the spirit. So those people who had their great grandmas and everybody done told them to do a particular ancestors told people's grandparents and parents and grandparents from them the rules of how to gain their bloodline redemption. Before people grandparents died, grandfathers, grandmothers, and all was trying to give people messages to follow, and they didn't follow for their to save their bloodlines. They made an agreement, and y'all pissed y'all whole everybody who made a deal to say, yeah, my peoples will protect your babies, your angels. Your grandparents was trying to say their y'all bloodline by thinking that y'all had brains enough that they really served the Lord, and then find out they whole family turned on God. And whatever they promised God to do to protect his children that he placed out here to be protected by certain people's family, meaning generations supposed to protect this person. Boy, y'all getting tore up by them because y'all lied, because that makes all their hard work. They are now everybody cursed, baby. Everybody who have a baby with your family gonna be cursed, and their family gonna be cursed because they added into your family. Okay, so the forgotten. So something that popped up in 2015, they thought they'll get forgotten about it, so they can be able to collect your body. Something that popped up in 2015, they thought was forgotten. They thought they were gonna be able to kill you off and pick up your body using a body collector because you were just a government project 3. They thought they can eliminate what they've done to a group of individuals through a project of the government classified 3. But you lived. Jesus. You know, when the government do certain segments in their systematic system, echo, echo, 1 2 2 3 1 4 0 5, you know what I'm saying? They will try to eliminate all items that's linked to it, whether you worked or you was the project. And they tried to eliminate everybody who was involved in Project 3 of the government before it was leaked out to the public. But you survived. A piece of a Project 3 that the government cannot cover up. But they tried, though. Oh, but God. Somebody was doing a love spell on your baby. Linked to a Walmart employee. Somebody was doing love spells, and I done shoved all my cars up, baby. Somebody did a love spell linked to a Walmart employee on an Aquarius. So I guess it's gonna come out different than the other ones because I forgot I was talking to y'all about the other lady from New Orleans that they had murdered. You know, the whole city murdered that lady. So whoever's linked to that city, who has family members and members upon members, whoever that lady was, she was one hell of a voodoo lady. But she's back and she's here. Linked to the elite squad. The elite squad knew about this. The elite squad knew who Momo was. And Aquarius was a finder and turned Momo into the elite squad. Also, Walt Disney involved making movies. And they saying, talk your shit. Damn right. Hi, Momo. I'm Momo. I know it. top mine, but it's the real, baby. Somebody born in September was the founder. Somebody in September wants you to talk your shit. Tell your truth. Your daughter's about to die, babies. Somebody born in September, your daughter is about to die. Their end is near and they don't even know it. So the child don't even know they're about to die, baby. Linked to a U.S. Marshal. U.S. Marshal. They want to make it work with you. They want to be forgiven. Because they didn't mean to hurt you, baby. So maybe that's when I turned in all that information. That's probably who split all them millions that they was paying for them people that went to recovery, and I turned them in. And I told them I stayed at recovery if they needed to question me. And the U.S. Marshal was there. They was all on the wanted lists. They was all on the Fed's most wanted list. 2022, 2023, 2024, baby, yeah. And I remember turning them all in because they was at recovery the whole time. Miss Shannon, I told everybody, hey, don't you know they on the most wanted list? And I've already turned them in. I've been turned them in. So if that money did go to 8,000 Colfax, Mo didn't get it. Maybe it did arrive in 2023. And that's why everybody started coming up because that whole organization bought brand new cars. A whole lot of stuff was getting bought that year. After I turned them monkeys in, because each one of them had a good $1 million or so up on their head. One of them had 15 million, I think it was, because he was one of the ringleaders. They were all from the Russian areas, Ukraine, all that, and they was all in this area while I was on the street. I was turning them in because they was on the CIA most wanted, U.S. Marshal most wanted, FBI most wanted. Should I keep going? Most wanted. Every branch got a most wanted category. Y'all gotta remember that. And if you just look, if you ain't gotta steal money, turn their ass in and you get money. That's honest. Because they was stealing everybody else's money. And they need to be locked in so they collect all their money. And that's where all the money was going over the seas. And they've been following all those who have recognized it. If you don't believe me, run that bitch. I ain't gonna lie to you. Where my money, baby? I done turned all these people in. Yeah, I don't care. And I told folks too. Yeah, I've been turned them in. I've been turned them ass in. Look how much money you get. Damn it. I stand on it and I ain't scared of it. Because it was during COVID. I know my life got stolen from and my banking accounts got closed. Who else? We gotta save everybody. Get y'all shit together. Stop stealing from the poor and everything and turn these crooks in. And you'll make your millions that you chasing, baby. Find them and turn their ass in. And you'll be a millionaire. Trust me. Easy money. Easy. Sit around. They don't want to fuck with you. Sit around and go look around. Everybody who think they somebody who under alias name is somebody. You just gotta link them together in the spirit to tell you the truth, baby. Anyway. Keep going, baby. So the U.S. Marshals knew about the information. They sorry they went against you. Because you did I turned them in. I turned them in on every station. What happened, CIA? Feds? Did y'all split the money when I turned the monkeys in? Because I didn't see them after I turned them in 3 months later. None of them. They were all gone. They couldn't even hide in the woods, baby. I ain't lying. Where are all them millions? Each one of them. The whole clique. I found that whole Ukraine. They was here in Colorado. The whole crew. I turned them all in. And some of them other weirdos from Germany and stuff. Came to America and robbed the Americans of everything. And I was on the street. They stole from me. Because they was doing all the hacking and closing out people's accounts. They was embezzling and fondling money. And I turned them all in. And we still on the street. Well, I'm in an apartment now. But still, where my money so I can pay my own bills, people. Pay me my money. Because that's the deal. You turn them in, you're supposed to get paid out. And I'm not talking about a little bit of millions. Baby, each one of them monkeys, the top dog was 10 million. Or 15 million, something like that. That was just for one. Everybody else, there was nobody less in that group worth under $1 million, baby. Where's my money? Because them motherfuckers disappeared after 3 months of me turning their ass in. I ain't heard about Miss Shannon no more. All of them, everybody split from the recovery. Now they still doing bad stuff. But everybody got their debts paid off. What happened to the check? What happened to the money? How you turning people in the feds, the CIA, or the United States? What is it? The Secret Services and stuff. They had the same list. I turned them all in. Where's the money? U.S. Marshal Smith Shannon, who worked with the recovery, you sure disappeared too. Matter of fact, a whole lot of people disappeared after they found out I turned them people in. And that was like 3 months later after I actually told them I turned them in. They didn't even know they were turned in already. So when that money came, who took it? Because they the ones that collect your mail and hand it out. Whoa, miss. Everybody in recovery kind of disappeared. Huh. Got good lives too now. Mm-hmm. All smoking things, just being real, y'all. Just being real. It ain't about it's not anything against you, baby. It's the principle, baby. You shouldn't do wrong, and if you got a dollar sign, why not get it the dime the right way? How many people y'all hurt? Yeah, y'all deserve to be turned in. You sure done one right. So people crooks, stop crooking and stealing and just turn their ass in, and you'll get the millions that you're looking for. You can sit on your ass all day long and turn these motherfuckers in. Be aware of who's around you, monkeys. We had somebody here also who murdered women hanging out with us homeless in Colorado. Why is everybody coming to Colorado? Think people don't notice who the hell you is. If you a crook, don't come around Mo, boo. Love you. But if you want to know who turned them, I sure did. Where's my money? CIA and all them. That group of thieves that came from Russia, Germany, or Ukraine, they was worth, that motherfucker was $15 million. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That's why everybody been after me. I don't care. You shouldn't did wrong. Get your shit together and pay back what you owe. This was linked to a car thief as well. Somebody who smokes all things, all things, all things. Money, money, money is all they cared about, baby. Oh yeah, this was that's why I love doing camera because I can tell more information. 3 minutes ain't good enough. When the spirit want to tell you to stop fucking up. Somebody was linked to a Hiroki spiritualist, so somebody thought there was a Hiroki spiritualist was involved. Somebody also had a don't know that a Hiroki spiritualist, which is a shaman, was helping protect you so you don't have no more child, grown, tap trauma no more. So you won't have no grown up traumas no more. Somebody was trying to cover you, protect you, baby. That's why half them people couldn't get you. And it could be that lady from New Orleans. I think her spirit all in me. I think I'm like a reincarnation of that woman or something. Only thing is, I don't know about voodoo and all that other stuff, baby. But what I do know is what's really reality is what it is, baby. Now some of them had tainted sex and fucked up. That's that sex cult group doing sexual sex magic and crap that don't work. They are caught red-handed, baby. Don't have sex. No more sex. This person also can't have no more sex because of all their tantric sex. They don't fuck them so bad they can't get it up. They can't do nothing with it. They caught up, meaning they little piece or the little cookie is fucked up down there, and they can't do it. But not have no more sex, and somebody doing it to people just because they know they can't have sex anymore, so they spread it around. Somebody born 1996. Linked to somebody that's born 1914, or this person that's linked to 1914 could be part of the bloodline of the 1914th group, meaning family members to 1914, meaning connection of the bloodline. Think about it. The maid is involved. The maid did something for a level up that they know you tapped in, and this is 2 times 2 tragedy. They have been awakened about how this maid got a level up. Oh my God. It was your choice to do wrong, baby. You killed them, though. The maid killed somebody, and they tapped in. They having a tragedy moment because they did it all for a level up, and a secret society was involved to help them cover it up. Why? Because they had deep cover, baby. It was they were trying to deep cover this so bad. Oh no, baby, it washed off. God done brung it up from the ground, everywhere you digged it from, everything that was dug in the past, anything that was buried, it has come up and it has risen, and it's your ass now. Whatever deep cover, and somebody's under deep cover. Linked to us, and they linked to a secret society. Okay, secret society. Hold on, Lord, hold on. I'm telling it. Secret society got somebody deep undercover in a. There's somebody deep undercover in a secret society, and they know that you killed them. You in trouble because it's already been turned in. Y'all can't even do nothing to that motherfucker or them motherfuckers because there's a more than one that's on the deep cover in secret societies and all, baby. Watching you do what you do to fuck up somebody else, boo boo. And you thought you was gonna be cool with it. No, it wasn't cool, baby. It wasn't cool. They was watching you, baby. They got you. Somebody link to the radio, radio, radio. Turn your radio down, turn your radio down. This is also what we say is Back to the Future. This is how they was stealing your stuff back. Somebody going back. If they can go back. Let's go back to before. Somebody want to go back to the future and change things because they was doing things through your radio. Oh, turn that radio down, turn that radio down, radio, radio, hello world. Broadcast, podcast, you name it. They was on it, baby. How they been listening to your music and all that. This is linked to celebrities. How they was stealing your music and everything. They was linked to you through your radio, instruments, technology. You know, the little Bluetooth things and stuff. So they can hear everything that you do, so they can copy you, boo boo. That's why you see people now with cars and saying they are prophets. No, baby, they're setting it up to make it fit what they're quoting. They got people on television shows that's watching you and stealing your work and saying they are prophet, and they're men and women copying you. That say, listen to them. Fake, fake. How about y'all do this? How about y'all test everybody? Put them in a room for 30 days. Don't let them watch shit. Don't let them scan them, no nothing. And then you'll find out who the dumbasses is and who the real ones. Not the people that just reading off the book that they made these cars of. Because that's just what they want you to feel like the cars are saying. Hold on, son, I'm on the broadcast, baby. Some of these people, you hear me? They just reading the card off of what the book say. When you gifted it, you're going to hear what the spirits say. And that's the difference. Whatever y'all saying, how y'all make y'all rules up on this thing to fit y'all whims to get your payment, I don't care. I don't get paid. Never have got a payment of this. And I've been doing this since 2019. Never not once got one payment. Don't give a fuck. But I have noticed one thing. No one ever taught me this stuff, but I am very observant. And I got the spirit of God in me. So I know what's real in reality of what's really going on. And how people are playing rules and regulations to fit their own needs in the terror world. Now, cars are not just read by a book. That's not how the spirit do it, baby. Yes, that's an acknowledgement of it, and that's an acknowledgement of it, meaning the study of. So this had to pay, that means humanly wrote the book to tarots. But when the card and the spirit speaks to you, it comes from the underworld and heaven above, baby, to come down to the 5D. So regardless how much you research, nothing comes from a book that the spirit can't teach you. And when you believe in God, you don't need no candles. You don't need no magic. You don't need shit to protect you. You just need to know the word of the spirit to defend you. Now, that's the difference between rituals, godly people, spirituality people, people really connected to the underworld and up. Those who are gifted don't need a candle to protect themselves. Those who are needed in the world who are gifted don't need a whole group. All they need is God, boo-boo. And God will send you your crew to you. And you'll know who it is. They're not going to put you in harm's way. They're not going to show you bad things to do. When you are linked to God, you get nothing but a good group. The people, if they're harming you, that's the devil that sent them to you, baby. That's to fuck you up because you need to hold your crown up. Stand your ground and hold your word and stand it firmly. But if you're going to do it the right way, baby, you want to get that abundance you chasing, you have to be able to stand on it and do it right. You can't seal your way to the top and you can't cheat. You have to do every step the hard way before you can make it a come-up way. And it takes time, agony, pain, agony, and you just got to be able to deal with it and go through it and still be able to be loving through it. And if you can't, you still got a lot enough to grow and healing to do, baby. If you want to get your shit together, do it the right way. Magic, undercutting, it's going to backstab you and come back and return it back to you in a bad way you don't want. One minute you're doing good, the next day it seems like the whole hell came on you because you're doing fuckery. You're doing magic and shit. You don't need magic if you really believe in the faith of God and that he got you, not a magic or a candle need to lit for you. You can walk out in these streets with your head up and tell everybody kiss your ass and know that God got you and you're going to get through. You understand me? When you actually hold the word of the Bible to your heart, you understand me? He will lead you in the highest dimension and nobody can't touch you. Hallelujah. If you don't know nobody, you better look at Mo. Because I love God. And I be damned, I ain't never had to do a magic spell or hurt another motherfucker body or nobody to get where I had to go. I never had to steal from nobody neither to get where I had to go. I did believe in the word of God. And what he tells you is, in order to get to the spiritual realm where I am, you have to learn the book and learn the religious part. So them words, when you can't see what's against you, you know how to quote them words and believe in it to know it stands for you. When he says in a church, when I was growing up in church, they say read the Bible 3 times. And it's read the Bible right, and inscribe it on your heart. Because when they take that Bible away, and your bubble, somebody trying to steal somebody's bubble. But when the Bible gets taken away, what are you going to do when you can't resort to the Bible? You have to be able to graduate. It's graduations to this, baby. You just can't jump from soon as you hear about it in the research and you just in it. No, baby. It takes you a whole lot of pain and you got to go through it. You got to know what everybody been through it and be equally yoked in balancing out nurturing, understanding, forgiveness, compassion, you name it, everything that God is, that's what you got to be if you want to have a crown like me. Whew. You got to know the difference between who's godly and who's the devil. The devil needs other things to help him achieve. When you stand with God, all you need is he. There's a difference. You don't need shit. But if you got a quota, that means you don't got enough faith in God, enough to achieve you and get you through it. So you need objects to help believe in what God has already said is in you to succeed. Now, I done been through both. This is my spiritual journey. I'm 45. I've been going to church since I was 4 years old. But after I read that Bible, you can't tell me nothing because it's time to graduate. Now you get tested in the spiritual world to see if you knew the Bible. See, the Bible is like high school, elementary, and college. Then once you're about to graduate fully in life, you get the biggest exam of your life, and that's called everything from the human world coming at you as well as the spiritual world. The book in the Christian world, meaning the Bible, is your sword. That is what teaches you how to protect when that exam comes. So the exam is life. Your crown goes off of your exam from your Bible and your teachings. That's why you got to go to church. That's why you got to go to Bible school. So you can minister and know the words for when your exam come in a spiritual meaning so you can graduate fully and really stand with the crown on your head. You will successfully complete and pass every test that come your way, no matter which way it come, the form, the face, the culture, or the color. You will pass it because you don't see no judgment in the purpose of it. Hello, world. Do y'all hear me? Redo, turn it up now if you can't hear me now. So if we really going to get on the real deal about what is this spirituality about and godly and Christian reality, let's break it down, babies. When you walk by faith, you walk by faith, meaning unseen, unaware of what's to come for you. But you truly believe in your heart that God got you and you're going to achieve everything that he tell you you're going to do. Confirmation. And I'm going to say that again. Confirmation. You need to do what? You don't need an object to help you with God. That means you doubting God's capability to be able to move mountains for you. Fool. Have y'all lost y'all ever mind? You degraded God when you have to add other shit in the mix and make his work. He don't need your help. He can do it. Trust me. Look at me. I've been going through it since the day I came to the earth. And I had to walk by a blind side seeing faith. When he say walk by faith, that means walk by fucking faith. No magic spells, no hocus, no voodoo, no dolls, no nothing. He gonna see me through it. And you can't see it, and he got you carrying you through everything you say you need him to do. Come on, fools, wake up. Who you following? God or the devil? Which one? Because God come with, you don't need an object. You need nothing but the word of God and the faith in your heart to walk, and you're going to get everything God promised you. Because he says, serve not no other God comes before he. And if you need a candle, a group, a cult, a spell, sex, magic, and all that shit, you're not a believer of God. The fuck you mean? And if you hearing people tell you that, they are leading you to hell. But then again, I'm just a girl and I'm a black woman. So I listen to the knowledgeable. But in the Bible, it says we women are supposed to teach you, children. You understand me? And if you don't believe me, look it up in the motherfucking Bible. And if you're a man, go ask another man and see if he leads you the right way. And if you're a female, you better go look it up too. Get some knowledge and get y'all shit together. Don't defile God and try to put it to fit what you want to happen for you. And you leading people down to hell. You better watch who you follow before you drown in the pits of hell and you can't get out of it. Because magic ain't going to save you, dumbass. Now, somebody wish they can go back in time, baby. And this is linked to the star world. World of celebrities. World of, the celebrity world is that world of, I got money, I guess I can do whatever. 30, 44 on the clock. Everybody about to see you in January. Star of the world. Baby, what? You about to blow the fuck up. You about to blow the fuck up come January. You could also be born in January. Back to the future, baby. Star of the world. Somebody been denying you. Trying to stump out your yard. Somebody also linked to the submarine. So we got the military involved in this crap. Trying to stump out your yard. Somebody also want to watch Movie Time with Momo. Hi. Something is deep and dark and hidden in a cave. Something linked to the cave. Watch the movie The Cave. Some of these are movies, baby. Watch them. You'll understand what I'm telling you to do, baby. You ain't got to believe me. You can see for yourself, baby. Wanting to come back to you. Somebody wanted to come back to you. And so my baby come back because I was a fool. Yeah, sometimes puppetry, you don't see it happening, baby. Sometimes you can't see the little strings attached to you, puppeting you, making you move. You may not see it or believe it, but baby, trust me, if you moving awkwardly and it ain't you and you sense something ain't right, baby, get to praying. Cover yourself with God. Somebody linked to Iowa. Somebody owe you a lot. Somebody was doing beauty spells on you. Linked to your neighbors. So somebody linked to neighbors was helping do beauty spells and putting Sandman in your life. Somebody a Sandman. And somebody will not steal from you. Some of these people are undercover narcotic investigators that's around you. Something can link to the puppies, Dalmatians. Something linked to the Dalmatian dog and your born identity, who you really are. Somebody know who you are. Somebody know the original person. Health alert. Go check yourself. Somebody who been doing the woo 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 woo. Need to go check themselves with this narcissist. Somebody if you want to find out as a narcissist. And they know, I can't make you happy. What's that song? Can't you make nobody love you? I can't make nobody love you. Somebody linked to trucks, baby. Somebody drives trucks. And somebody who drinks bottles like a baby. So that could be liquor. They drink it like a baby. They never without it. They drinking it. Verse 3, go read verse 3. And it could also be chapter 13 in the United States Rules and Regulations, baby. Somebody trying to take flight, linked to a Virgo. Virgo trying to take flight. Somebody trying to get away by flight. With the angels in the outfield, oh my God, let's play ball. Somebody found out you was switched at birth. The truth of how you got switched at birth. Linked to an artist of artistes. These are masters of the skies. These are undercovers, man. You wouldn't even know that it's undercover, baby. You remember the turtle? Turtle. Yeah, babies. Not, huh? I did, baby. You went back to sleep. I just woke you up. 3327, 1946. Okay, somebody who was born 1946 goes through your bags, your book bags, when you leave it. Okay? They have hidden cameras in your room, Monique, sending people in to steal your cards and your work. Ain't that better be? Your sister gonna die. Rest in peace, baby. Devil's rejects. So somebody mad because they a devil's reject. So the devil didn't even want you. So go read what happened to the devil's reject. And that's what it's talking about, baby. Linked to a target employee. Somebody who was a target employee. This person is on a down low and they don't want nobody to know. Ooh. And this person unknown to you. And they just didn't think you was worth. They just wanted to put you on a tally. You didn't even do nothing with this monkey. They just unknown to you saying they dealing with you. What the heck? When they say I just got out of jail, think about it. Who snitch? Somebody said they got out of jail, y'all. Y'all better think about it. I just got out of jail. I'm back. Yeah, right. They the ones that's them what they call them snitchers, them people the cops pick up and they be snitching everybody out and they don't be doing it. Informants, thank you, son. And an informant. Yeah, so somebody been picking up a whole lot of informants, but guess what? They been lying. Cause they always with somebody. Somebody told somebody they was always with somebody. Yes, baby. Nah, not really. It's a little bit okay. No, it's cold a little bit. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, yeah. Okay, somebody don't want you to say nothing. Tongue quiet. Cut out. Somebody want you right there, baby. Give me 1 minute. Let me handle my baby real quick. Come on, son. What you need?
Um,
You want
I
this
got
dog?
a different too. I just start smoking. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't got any check for you if you're going there.
Oh, no, 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 no. I didn't take that. No, look, no, you gotta walk all night. You take that. You back. What I packed it up for. It's already charged up. But it's gonna get cold. I'm seeing it coming out. There you go.
Nigga, what the hell you buy for? It's so crazy. I better make my baby some food, y'all.
Look, I didn't know. Oh, here it goes. She's like, well, Mom. Okay, I got you.
I was just saying what you said you was gonna do, not me.
I know, right?
You could be like, you gotta make your own, baby. I got broadcast right now.
Yeah, I'm on broadcast. The spirit talking, baby. The spirit talking. He's gonna be in trouble, baby.
The spirit is trying to sleep early this morning. You would just start.
Spirit woke me up, so I had to tell the folks.
He woke you up so you can do something different from yesterday.
Huh?
He woke you up so you can do something different from yesterday.
I did. It's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
I washed my butt today. I played with my ducks. And then
What ducks?
in the tub, my little.
Oh. I was gonna say, y'all got ducks in here? Nobody said nothing about it?
Yeah, they're here. They're right there on the side.
I want to steal a goose. I want a goose.
Why do you want to do that?
I don't know, man. I just want something to have that. When a mother pisses me off, I'm like, quack, quack, get it that charcoal. And they just fly that.
They're like, it's a dog. It's a dog. Hey, I just talked about black raccoon. Somebody bring it up. Here, boy.
I need a light jacket if we out tonight.
Right there.
You gonna use the gray black one there?
Yeah.
I need some bright.
Oh, here.
But we're gonna be at people do it at night.
You feel like this one better too, because you ain't really, you can put all your, here, hold this. Like this.
Oh, you made the spinach and shit?
Yeah, I made everything. You
Oh,
gonna eat good today? You gonna eat good, my boy.
yeah.
That's dirty rice. Look, that's dirty rice. And I gave you all the fish so you can eat good today. You didn't eat breakfast, so you can eat happy. Here you go.
Yeah, I'm taking my back when you gonna walk around.
You gotta pocket here, make sure they sizzle.
I got that.
I know.
Which one warm?
Warm?
Yeah,
okay.
not hot.
Okay, this is hot. Medium.
Cool.
Okay, so look, and also be careful.
Nah, I have to
I know,
go to work.
Look, I'm trying to show you.
I'm not using none of that. I'm using this for warmth. I'm not
going to use that. Be careful, because I didn't know it's going to use that. Oh, yeah, that goes all the way up. But it's the high stuff.
You're not trying to.
No, say you just want to put the wall or something in there. That's the part, the entrance, the inside. Okay? These right here, just make sure when you do it, zip them up. They will come around and you'll be like that. You think you zip them up?
I can't wait to get my first check.
No, baby. Okay, you good? Oh, wait. You got to do this too.
What?
Your, this one here. Your, some drinks. Some drinks. And then your cough drops.
I need a drink. That's expired. That thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's so okay, I'll get some more this afternoon.
And I don't do popcorn, but I take this peach mango drink and
just take the whole bag and
I got a jug right here. So
no, just take everything and just okay. Well, just take everything. Whatever you don't, just bring it back. Okay? Don't throw it or give it away to somebody else if you ain't gonna eat it. Get somebody hungry, give it to them. Matter of fact, here, son.
I'm not out there doing no give outs.
Come on, I don't want nobody.
No, I'm trying to go straight to something crib.
Just put it on the thing. That's all you gotta do.
Put on the bus stop place?
Yes, that's all you do, and then we'll pick it up. I promise you. Okay? Please, if somebody gonna get.
I really don't want to do that because they got my fingerprint on it. That's easy way somebody else will scam me more. So you're gonna do like this, get my LED light, soon as my fingerprint pop up, get another plastic, put the imprint on it, and put it off.
Here, let me do this. My fingerprint's on it here.
Why you ain't saying that when you was in Walmart? You gonna see homeless folks.
Because you just want to go to something, so you gotta do it.
I was homeless folks in the morning.
I know. All you gotta do is how we do it in Colorado. Leave it and they come pick it up.
They're not gonna buy fingerprint.
I'll put it back.
I already touched them.
All right, then here. Then I'll do it this way.
Mama.
Huh?
What am I doing?
I have no idea, son.
I'm phone charged. I got headphones.
You got your get too hot. The other box here.
I got a box.
Here.
I got a box.
You got one?
Yeah. Say what you need and go. Yeah, yeah.
And just drop that off. Just right there.
With the bait,
That's the one and a half.
you know, you can swap out of there and have your DNA on it. Like, everything you're doing is helpful if somebody want to do some voodoo.
That's okay. I ain't gonna work no way. So I ain't worried about that shit.
All right.
Voodoo don't work on Momo.
And another bag for me to have a bigger imprint. I don't get this.
What are you?
People can steal fingerprints like that.
I'm not worried
in
about all that. I
crime.
just want them to eat, baby, and I don't want my food going to waste. If you ain't gonna eat it,
I don't need a game board.
Okay, just leave it as is.
No, I don't need a speaker. We be in a truck and we be talking about the business muscle.
Oh, okay.
I got my notebook.
Oh, this was
I don't have
sexy.
pens on too, so.
Okay, you pins. Hold on, y'all. Give me a minute, babies. I'll be back. Just hold on. You need pins?
Yes, ma'am. I would give you the world, baby girl. You just gotta be worth it. You ain't gotta be perfect. No, no. You just gotta be, yeah, yeah, yeah. I will give you the world, baby girl.